It's crazy in here!
Mom doesn't want to talk to you guys about this. You don't need to be embarrassed. This is what happens. This is real life. Oh my gosh, Alex! What on earth? Well, welcome back to our vlog, everybody. Where are you going? I mean, can it be fully fixed is the question. That you're constantly learning about grass and cows. I love that joke.
I think a lot of people have struggled with mental health over the last 5 years. I think a lot of people would understand.
And so when we were younger doing this, it was so naive. I humbly say this. I am getting out of here!
Well, at least we know that one didn't get a one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know who that one is?
No, Runaway Chicken. That's her name, Runaway Chicken.
Grab
We're
them,
spraying
buddy.
chickens for mites.
This is hysterical.
It's crazy in here!
Yeah, you can grab that one, Cal.
What was that?
Good job, Callie. Is that the last one?
There's one more up top.
Okay, you rock. Mom doesn't want to talk to you guys about this. She's very embarrassed. You don't need to be embarrassed. This is what happens. This is real life. You want to talk about homesteading? You can't just fake it.
Okay, fine.
You're not allowed to fake it.
Our chickens have mites.
Yeah, it's not uncommon.
I already told them we're spraying our chickens.
You wouldn't.
They
all are very healthy for having mites.
yeah.
Shockingly.
They're not very bad. It's
just,
not bad.
We noticed some poopy butts, so we went looking and we found mites.
I already told them that they have mites.
Okay, so hi everybody. Good to see you again.
Thank you for being honest, Philip.
I mean you can't, yeah, you just,
I know.
it is what it is. But they're free ranging. They're exposed to all the elements. They have a chicken coop. The problem is our chicken coop got leaks in it through this rainy season.
And it's made out of wood. So mites can live in wood. So if we could go back in time,
yeah, we would not
we
make the
wouldn't have
chicken
picked
coop.
wood.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
wood's the most readily available and inexpensive material to do
Did you get one?
chicken coops out of.
Can we have
Anyway,
her?
long story short,
hold this open.
we were checking the chickens the other day. We discovered a couple of them had poopy butt. And what poopy butt means is it's not only a silly word at dinner time that 4-year-olds use.
I do need you to help us. This is a barnyard chicken. This is a Americana daddy with
Yeah.
probably a,
That's a rooster?
no. See the puppy cheeks? That's an Americana,
Ah.
which is from daddy.
Her name is
And
Lion.
the red is probably from one of our
Oh.
Rhode Island Reds.
So this is one of the...
a barnyard mix.
Her
That's
name
great.
is Lion.
So see all these, it looks like sand. It's actually
There's
eggs.
a bit of a shadow. There we go.
So see all that sand around the feathers? That's not sand, those are eggs. So this one's a decently bad one.
Mom, can I get in there?
On the farm list today is redo the deep bedding to fire down the inside of it.
Chicken. My lion.
Diatomaceous earth. And Callie got us the last one, buddy.
Grab her feet.
Callie, you are a rock star. We will take the torch to it
There
and
you
kind of
go.
burn down
Good
the
job,
wood.
Cal.
We'll take all of the
You got
extra bedding inside of it out. We'll add a
Daddy.
ton of new bedding and hay.
Grab tight. Good job. Hand her to daddy.
Good job, Cal. Got it? I will be gentle.
hi,
Look at that.
Lion.
It's okay. Hi, Lion. I think there's probably only... Oh, beautiful cow.
There's a bunch more.
Look at those beautiful eggs.
Can I get in, Mama?
Look at that. See that? Those little...
Keep going.
That's extra calcium
She found
on
a
top.
white egg.
No way.
It's white.
It's a little brown.
Oh.
Very good.
It's really pretty. It's like
So
a,
pretty.
what color is that?
Mom, can we go on our hike now?
We're just making some spring improvements. We're so thankful for sunshine. We haven't had sunshine in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. We've had a lot of bad storms, a lot of bad flooding, a lot of culverts eroding,
We have a creek in our yard and we swim in
creeks
it.
been creating.
Guys,
What are you doing in there?
get me out of here!
Just push the door open. It's open. Hello. And there's the free food for the day. We had to keep our bucket up there. Alex. Oh my gosh, Alex. What did you do? What on earth? Well, welcome back to our vlog, everybody. The chickens are gonna peck her head all day long.
You know how we...
Oh my gosh, it's probably in her hood. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Getting a call. Oh, it's Derek. I'll call you later, buddy. This is one of my co-leaders for our men's Bible study that meets every Wednesday night at our house. Fire pits, eating barbecue, Hebrews 8 through 10. So anyway, life has a trickle down. So if you neglect a chore because you put forth the desire to do another chore, you end up suffering down the road. Just an encouragement of the day. If you put off today what you could do today, you'll end up with probably more problems tomorrow. We've been learning prioritization. It's very easy to tell that I am innately and keenly aware of ADD. I've also been taking some medicine. It's been a game changer, a life changer for me, big time. Today, we're just preparing for spring. All of that rain has been washing into and creating a creek on our property that we only get when we get massive, massive, massive rains. However, recently, I think somebody up the creek, oh my gosh, the pigs discovered the chicken feed, and there they are. Oh, chickens. Now you must fend for yourselves. Look at him. And Freddie. Hi, Freddie. Oh boy. The neighbors probably fixed some part of their property, some part of their pasture, and it has trickled down to us, and now we get incredible flooding over the last 2 years. The trickle down of the streams has given us water. The water has given us, will give us more grass. It has also eroded our driveway. A lot of our rock in our driveway near our barn we lost. And so now we've got to come up with a plan, probably spend more money, and probably put another set of culverts in to widen them, because it now does not, this culvert that once 5 years ago, once actually diverted all of the rain, no matter how big the storm, no longer can handle that. So yeah, and to be honest, we're probably creating more work for someone else downstream. And so, you know, we're aware of that. We're aware of every time that we change something in this land, that it affects, you know, other things, other people. Part of what we have to do in the springtime, where are you going? Come be with me. What's more important than being with me? Hello?
I'm gonna go get the solar charger.
Oh, very nice. Are we doing cows or pigs right now? Probably cows?
Cows, just because they're gonna go out there for a couple hours.
Okay.
But do we not call this Operation Fix Our Homestead?
I mean, can it be fully fixed is the question.
Homesteads are messy. However, the problem areas, hence flooding in the basement, Operation Let's Not Have Mold.
Totally. Yeah, Operation Continual Improvement. Yeah, and I think that's really what it is. We're just, as something goes bad, we're just trying to go with the flow, trying to roll with the punches. Our goal right now is to continually be fixing and trying to maintain a status quo, but also improving things. One of the biggest areas of improvement that we have been striving for is pasture. When you buy a place that's not a farm, this was not a farm. You know, I think actually we were told that maybe 15 years ago that they ran cows on it. Gosh, it's been 5 years. Alex, it's been 5 years. We moved in when the big tornado in 2020 hit Nashville. That was right around the time the world shut down too. And so we've had good ups and good downs. living out here. It's harder. It's so much, we put so much pressure on ourselves to continually be improving. We put so much pressure. This one puts a lot of pressure on herself because, like I was saying, this house was a house. It was someone's residence. And so what we've been doing is a type of permaculture, a type of rotational grazing with our animals. And so we're moving them often, which is why it takes so much more time to do the type of land management that we do. We don't just stick animals on one side of the pasture for 6 months straight. We are constantly rotating them, trying to get new grasses to pop up. And so instead of fescue, we actually have wild grasses now. And we have amazing grasses now. We're trying to get orchard grass and timothy grass and alfalfa grass and what else grass? I don't know. I actually have no idea. She's a grass expert.
Not an expert, I'm learning.
And I will pause that moment of the edit to come and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Hi, I was just editing real quick, and I was just telling people that you're constantly learning about grass and cows, and so I guess back to the edit. Okay, actually, like what are you actually listening to? I am like I walked away and then I came back. I have no idea what that lady has said for the last 42 seconds.
Okay, we're talking about milking schedules, and this is education through a friend.
So you're cleaning the kitchen. We have already prepped the meals for the children. What do you have going on here?
Making yogurt.
Yogurt. And there's always bone broth. Guarantee that's bone broth.
That's bone broth in the corner.
Yep. There's our bone broth boiling, always. Here is lard rendered for...
I just showed everybody how to make an ashwagandha tincture on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Everybody should be on it. Every female.
Every female should be on it. Husbands, you're welcome for that one.
Yeah.
This is lard in a Dutch oven, as I have discovered through eating quite cleaner, keto / carnivore / a very balanced of it. I'm fully aware of what some would say, but that's not what this video is about. We have to go back to the part where we talk about the grass. That's not. We can talk about this at any point if you guys want to comment down below and let us know, hey, I'm interested in why Philip cut his hair in the middle of the night, and without Alex's help, it does look a lot better when I gel it for church, I promise, and I can put that back on with one hand, and we're back vlogging. It's probably wonderful. You probably love it. You probably missed Alex. Constantly learning about cows and grass. Here we go. Back to it.
Change that. It's strange how different phrases become, what's another word that's more G-rated?
Attractive.
Attractive. That your husband might say. That if you said that 15 years ago, I'd be like, why are you talking about grass?
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm like,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know all about it now.
Yes.
Also, I have a joke for you guys. How do you get a farmer's daughter to fall in love with you? A tractor? I love that joke. I use that joke a lot. Also, I love dad jokes. If you have any, leave some down below, and I'll be using them in the next few videos because I love telling jokes. I love laughing. Piggies! You guys want to see something hilarious? I have a very specific whistle, and these pigs will come straight to me.
Oh wait, finish your thought. Finish your thought.
Piggy! Hello! Hi, buddy. It's good to see you. Oh, I love these pigs. Chloe, you're a good dog. Mom, this is broccoli, by the way. We have lots of volunteer plants because we're in the volunteer state. That's a dumb joke. Anyway, guys, this is Big Fred. Big Fred is the father of many. They get to have a better life than literally any other farm in the world. I mean, maybe there's 1% better than us. Maybe 5. I wouldn't go to 6. I wouldn't even, no, not 6. Definitely not 6. We're in the top 5. I mean, look at them. How do you get to free range, get to play with dogs and former geese? Oh, I miss Gossie sometimes. Never mind, I don't really miss her. She would poop in the chicken's water, and that was kind of a mess. So we gave her away, and now she lives at a friend's farm, and I get to see her. Woohoo!
She's gonna love it.
But she thinks she's a chicken. She does not think that she's a goose. Anyway, we can talk about that later. What was I saying? Some guys in my small group challenged me and they said, listen, I know that life is a little less stressful off camera, but you have too much to teach and too much to share, and you guys have grown too much to not include them again and to show them and share with them what you've been learning. Happy! Happy! Stop it! No, sir. Dog is barking because he's learning how to be not eating chickens. Happy, just sit up there on the deck, enjoy the sunshine, and your coat will get very soft. And so the guys challenged me and told me, you need to share all of the things that you've been learning, and you need to go back and use your gift of counsel and use your gift of encouragement. I repent. I'm sorry. I just couldn't pick up the camera, honestly, for many years. You depended upon us for so many years to bring you joy and to help you and to do that. And then there was just times that life was just so challenging for us. You know, having a daughter go through heart surgery and a pandemic, but health stuff that we've been going through. And things for me, mental health stuff with ADHD and learning how to just change rhythms of my life so that I'm not as stressed or anxious. And
I think that was the most debilitating thing over the last couple of years, that really just, it gave us no prep of, hey, we're gonna put the camera down. It just progressively got worse.
I've also been taking some medicine. It's been a game changer, a life changer for me, big time. And I think we had like 3 major, like I joke about it now, like it's not funny, but I'm fine laughing at myself. So many videos I'm like, okay, we're coming back. And then, wait, I don't think I'm ready for that. I feel now more responsible to share what's really on my heart, and the passion that I have for families, and the passion that I have for marriages that are hurting and broken. There's a line in a worship song that says, break my heart for what breaks yours. And then there's another line in that same song that says, open up my eyes to the things unseen. Like basically God changed my perspective so that I would see what you see. By the way, this is going to be an extremely raw video, I guess. I think I'm just deciding that now. There's really no need to make a lot of edits other than just like show you guys things that have happened as I talk about them. But I think our heart really was so pure in that we really just wanted to use our pain and our story to inspire and encourage. And I know that we've been able to do that with thousands and thousands and thousands. But I feel so guilty and I feel so ashamed that I just couldn't pick up the camera. And I think that was also hard for Alex. I don't fake things. I don't really know how. I'm not very good at acting. I'm very good at like sharing and projecting my feelings and communicating them. But I'm not good at acting, and I just couldn't act. I couldn't film something that wasn't true and something that wasn't like truly passionate about or feeling a certain way. And so like on down days, we just stopped filming. And at hard days, we just got discouraged. And to be honest, I think
a lot of people have struggled with mental health over the last 5 years.
For sure.
So I feel like it's not shocking. It's not totally out there. I think a lot of people would understand and resonate. It wasn't something that we really struggled with before, and it's like we have this dream life out here. So you're not allowed to be sad. You have your kids you wanted. You're not allowed to be sad. And I think we got sad, and we felt like we just had to like
our first. I think our first like 2022, 2023. It was like the first like winter that we felt SAD, seasonal effectiveness disorder.
That's for real.
Which is like when the skies get really gray and you get to just not see the sun a lot. It's just, I don't know. You just do your stuff. You get your work done. You go to work. You come home. You cook. You do all this stuff, and you have this wonderful family. But like putting your life online, it's like leveling up to a degree. It's like, okay, we do all of those things normally. We're surviving and thriving. But like then there's like this other level that says, well, now I want to share everything that I'm already talking about with my friends and coworkers and family and you know, And then exposing all of that, exposing all of those things that are day to day. And so when we were younger doing this, it was just like, we were so naive, to be honest. We were so naive to think that people even cared. And the reality was so many did. And I think that's what shocked us, because we don't see ourselves as anything but, I'm Philip. I'm a son of God. I'm the father of 3 amazing kids now, and I'm the son of 2 parents who love me and my sisters so very much and have created a support system around us that I wish the rest of the world could have. And I know who I am. I know whose I am. I know all of that. They are so deep into the woods. Do you see them? What are they doing?
Oh, the girls?
Yeah, what are they doing?
They said they were going on a hike.
They're going on a hike. I love them so much. I know it's all over the place, but I've got a million thoughts. And I didn't really, I've got them written down. I'm not near my computer, but Chloe's in there. Chloe, you are so sweet. Do you love that? Do you love laying in the water? Yeah. Piggies, you love the grass? Okay, piggies, say absolutely nothing if you're happy to be outside in the sun. Just snort and chew. Our kids are thriving. Our animals are thriving. Minus the chickens and mites. The cows. Buttercup's gonna have a baby in the next week or so. Bella, she's gonna have a baby in the next 4 months. Chloe, she's doing great. One thing we never talked about was we had a lot of kittens. We got a lot fixed, but then some of them squeaked through and figured out how to get pregnant. There's been so much good and so much hard. We've had good years of gardening. We've had hard years of gardening. We've had just decent years of gardening. I'm expecting this year to be amazing, and we've changed so much, and I can't wait to tell you about that. As we've had challenges here, like building this dream for our family, it's unbelievable to see the growth of our girls. They are thriving in every way, shape, or form. They're outgoing, they're kind, they're encouraging. And I'm not just saying this, like, I know there's a lot of parents that have denial about, like, oh, I have the best kid in the world. We do. They are the best girls in the entire world. They have moments where they are not, and we have to correct them and train them, because that's what Proverbs tells us. Train up a child in the way they should go, and years from now they will not depart, because you've instilled wisdom into them. You have trained them, and you have loved them and served them and corrected them when they needed correction, and loved them when they needed love, and served them and taught them how to work hard. They're helpful, respectful, kind. They're generous, they explore, they have their own little personalities, and we infuse them with opportunity to explore and to learn new things. And I try once a month to teach them something that no school would ever teach them. So last night, we started the process of teaching them how to make a knife sheath to protect all of the butcher knives that we have. We taught them how to make fire starters. We teach them endless things, like endless things. Because I believe that the value has been, as we've been off camera, we're building these children. The time I spent away from the camera in the editing room and poured into my children and played way more games with them at the table and sang way more songs with them than we had ever had done before, and spent all of our free time pouring into our children. I don't regret that one bit. But I am hopeful that we'll have a little bit of capacity going forward to bring you guys back into this, because I feel like, and as my friends were telling me, I humbly say this, I really do. I do not feel in any way, shape, or form that I'm the best parent, because I'm not. And I'm not the best Christian, and I'm not the best husband, and I'm not the best father, and I'm not the best anything. But I know who is. And I know where I want to go, and I know where I want you guys to be. and where I want your marriage to be, and where I want your parenting to be. And I want you guys to learn how to thrive in whatever environment that you are. And I realize not everybody wants a little micro farm, and not everybody wants pigs that run around, and you know, you might want way more free time to travel. We don't have that. You might want, you know, more of your savings to go to, you know, different hobbies. And our hobby is our life. Our hobby, and where we pour all of our excess into, is our community and this place that grows good food and it heals us. And so we talked about this for a while, like, what's the name of this place? Like, is there a name for it? And it used to be called what, Alex?
Want to tell them?
Yeah, you tell them. What did it used to be called? It used to be called Hidden Homestead. We kind of used to go by that name. And then we had this like epiphany like late last year, and we realized, like, what are we actually doing? And because our place is like really kind of hard to find, and it's like perfect. It's like a little oasis. In fact, you would never know it even exists if you didn't know exactly where we were. However, that's not the goal of life. And to be hidden is kind of nice, to feel secluded and to be able to like withdraw and recluse and to find shelter and to find healing. And that's where it was. We weren't really hiding, we were healing.
But it felt like we were hiding, in the sense we should have at least said goodbye YouTube for a season. We definitely, we'll keep saying that. We should have.
And the reason we didn't was because we had every intention to film a video today.
Right.
Film a video tomorrow.
Okay,
film a video next week. We'll do it next. We'll get back to it in a couple days when this happens, and we realize that life's rhythms are impossible to control. What you can control is your response to it. And as we've been learning, our response to the busyness, our response to the chaos of the world, the evil of the world, oh my gosh, I could talk about that forever. And what is our response to when things get hard? There was a season of our lives that we filmed everything that was hard and easy and fun and good. And I think that was perfect and amazing for that time of our life. But we needed to heal and build a deep, authentic community. And we did. And we have unbelievable friends, community, church, just everything. And we had to rebuild it from scratch when we moved out here from California. I am saying again, I'm sorry. I want to be back. We want to be back. We want to share. Nowhere near the amount of videos that we used to, but more in depth, more personal. My job is not to please everyone, and my job is not to make everyone happy, and my job is to serve the Lord in my time and love my family and love my enemies and love my neighbors and love my children and love strangers and love all these people and do it to the best of my ability. But I can't control certain things, and I feel like I've gone through a huge shift of maturity, and I'm so thankful for that. However, I do desire to show you guys some of the secrets of building a family like this. So let me just say this, there's always a thought in the back of my head that if I start sharing like the core truths, that I will feel like egotistical, and I hate that. I genuinely struggle with the thought that if I posted what I'm learning in my Bible study, or what I'm reading in the morning through God's Word, or what my worship playlist, all that stuff, like there's a part of me that like quivers to post that, because I don't want to feel like I'm better than anyone, because I don't struggle with that. I don't struggle with ego. I don't struggle with that. But when I think about posting it, there's a part of like me that's learned like humility, and I do feel like it like irks me. And I need to get over that, because I know that there's a lot of people that really just need this type of dialogue to be reminded that they matter and that there's a purpose for your life, and no matter what you're going through, you might find healing in odd places. I never grew up loving animals like this. I never grew up wanting to have land and tractors and learn how to do oil changes, and like I knew none of this stuff. I grew up in the city. But I have fallen in love with working my hands and being dirty and constantly having chores and animals to tend to, and bringing people along and mentoring them and loving them in that space. And there's just part of me that has fallen in love with life on a farm. My dreams outpace my capacity, and my vision outpaces my pocketbook, and what I want to do is not what we're doing actually right now at all. It's an exponential level with land and counseling and wanting to help marriages and wanting to help couples that are struggling to start a family and can't, and marriages that are falling apart because of that. Breaks me. I just don't have the ability to run everything, and I thought I did. And I've been learning so much about myself, you guys, and I'm just so thankful for God's grace, His forgiveness, His compassion. And I promise you, if He has it for me, He has it for you. But Alex, we're probably done. Do you want to maybe go film another video right now?
I'd love to.
And then just let this one be raw? Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
You promise?
I don't know.
They probably want to hear from you.
You'll see me next time.
Will you?
Yeah.
You so swear.
As long as you help. Hold the camera.
Okay. Friends, we love you. We're sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I let you down. I really do love you. I really do care. But as we've matured and we've been healing on this homestead, we've learned we can't be everything to all people. And like I said earlier, I don't regret it for one bit, because when we hid away, we learned to heal ourselves and our family. And everyone that knows us personally can attest to that we have made huge strides in life, and that the family that we have is, gosh, so special. But I do care about you. I really do. And I'm sorry if you felt disappointed, neglected, frustrated. That's on me. It's not on Alex. It's on me. It's not on you. It's on me. But I'd love to know. Comment down below. What is a way that we could encourage you going forward? And just share something that has been going on in your life. I will do my best to be active in responding to you guys. I used to respond to every single comment for 2 years.
Everyone that you could.
Everyone that I could.
Right.
And I'd sit there 2 hours every day reading and commenting. And it brought me joy in life. And then YouTube ripped away our comments. But I promise you I will continue pouring into my family and my wife, and serving my community. And when we have time, we will be here for you.
And it's time for us to bring the joy we have in our family back to you. So, like we used to say, go let your love multiply. Bye guys.